4 years isn't a very long time, but it seems like an eternity ago when we stepped onto this campus for the first time. But really, 4 years is way too short a time to be spent among such excellent and admirable people. I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. I didn't want to go to York. That's not something that you usually hear or you want to hear from your seniors, but I didn't want to go to York. After coming to York for 1 year, I didn't want to stay at York. You definitely don't want to hear that. But something kept me coming back. Something kept me tied to this place. In high school, I wanted to go to a college with more prestige, maybe more resources, a place where I could disappear among thousands of students and kind of just do my own thing. And this is not a thing you'll find on any banner, not a thing I would say anymore. But York was a sad resignation for me, and I prayed that I wouldn't get a scholarship to York College so I could go somewhere else. I'm happy now that God didn't say yes to that prayer. Because I couldn't tear myself away from a place where I didn't know I had already planted roots, and people who had already made an impact in my life. Even though I went to a college and was on a campus where I shared a lot of beliefs and values with my fellow students, there was one belief in particular that was causing a problem. One that really made me uncomfortable. And that was the belief about who I was, who Grady Johnson was. See, I had always wanted to disappear in my studies, to not be recognized, to not be in charge of anything anymore after high school. Ultimately, I wasn't very proud of who I was. I didn't like myself that much. But the people at York College saw me differently. Where I saw myself as neurotic, they saw me as focused. Where I saw myself as obsessive, they saw me as dedicated. Where I saw myself as uptight, they saw me as cautious. Where I saw myself as judgmental, they saw me as discerning. York was determined to believe in me even when I didn't think I was worth believing in. Now, no one is denying that I had faults, but they chose to see the good in me over those. See, I was determined to be valued by my accomplishments. I was very good at getting things done. I was very good at accomplishing things and doing my work correctly. I wanted to be seen by what I could do, because it's easy to hide behind. But they were determined to see me as an individual. Administrators, staff, professors, too many people to name. And most of all, the student body. Way too many people to name, except for Caleb Magner, he wanted to shout out. Because this class of students, the group of students that I came in with 4 years ago, the group that's graduating now, and the people that we've adopted along the way, our transfers, the people who have kind of waited around a couple years to be part of our group. They're incredible. When we came here on campus 4 years ago, there was kind of a little bit of a pall on campus. There was, over campus I should say, the bad taste in people's mouths from the last year. But this group of students changed things. In the past 4 years, they've been instrumental in transforming this campus into a more positive, dedicated, and loving environment. They've created and filled more leadership roles than can be counted as early as freshman year. They were stepping up and doing amazing things. They've been anchors on the field, on the court, in the performing arts, in student life, and all across campus. They have elevated the standard of how one should act as a man or woman of God. But most of all, this group of people has chosen to see the good in every person around them and invest in that. If you look on the Your College Network on Twitter, which is, Your College Twitter is an amazing place. But 4 years ago, if a student spoke in chapel, they might have been ignored or ridiculed. Now you won't find when a student speaks in chapel any ridicule or silence. You'll find as many as 24 tweets congratulating them, encouraging them. There's a line of people ready to give them hugs because they're ready to invest in the talents that people have and ready to see the value that they have. This is an incredible group of people, and I'm proud to call them my friends, and they will sorely miss my presence. Because I'm not the only person who's ever not wanted to come to your college. I'm not the only person who's ever come into your college with a less than stellar view of themselves. And I won't be the last. I wanted to leave because others were treating me with the value that they saw in me, but I couldn't see in myself. It made me uncomfortable. But that's the very reason that I had to stay. And that's one of the major ways that this place reflects the gospel. By giving people a safe place when they view it as a last resort. By making people feel valued and loved when they think that they're worthless and unlovable. I hope every single one of you keeps seeing the best in people and knowing that it can change people's hearts like it's changed mine. Thank you guys.